today's video, I want to show you guys how I make my easy but delicious bread pudding. It comes out really moist and it has an icing on it that makes it just even better. Right here, you want to take the bread. I have a medium-sized bowl and then I start breaking it down. You just want to make it into smaller pieces, and this I leave overnight so it can dry out and what they call stale. Now for the next day, I have out my baking dish. I used a glass dish, but you can use whatever you have. And I just empty my bread into the dish and then just make sure everything's all leveled out and even. This step we'll use our first 2 cups of milk, and here I'm just measuring them out and pouring them over the bread. I do this with 2 cups, and you can use any type of milk. If you're vegan, I would choose a vegan bread and then get maybe almond milk or silk. Whatever milk of your choosing, I actually just use skim milk because that's what we drink. And now we have our ingredients. We have a box of the Cook and Serve Jello. This is one that is not the instant, so you just get 1 box of vanilla, take a teaspoon of nutmeg, and we add that to our milk. Now this is the second 2 cups of milk, and then we'll also add a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then I'll also add in just a smidge of vanilla just for extra flavor. And this is all going into the bowl with the milk, and then you also add the pudding to that. Now you pour the pudding mixture over the bread and just make sure that you stir the bread around, make sure all of the bread is saturated, that way you won't have any dry pockets in it. And then next we'll be throwing it in the oven. Now I have the oven set at 350 degrees and I set my alarm for 1 hour and 10 minutes. And depending on your dish, you might want to check it. Next, we have our icing. So you use 1 box of cream cheese and then 1 cup of powdered sugar and a 1/2 cup of milk. You just add all those ingredients together and then you're just gonna blend those until nice and even. Mixing the cream cheese is a little tough. I did not leave it out long enough to room temperature. So make sure you set your cream cheese aside so it's at room temperature, and it'll be much easier to blend. Once you've taken your bread pudding out of the oven, next you want to pour your icing on and just spread it evenly. And you can serve this right away. It depends on how you like it. You can even throw it back in the oven just so some of that icing can just soak in there a little bit more. I did throw mine back in the oven for another 10 minutes and then I served it warm. Here's the finished product. We already had some taken out before I got the video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and comment below. Thanks for watching.